Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. Today we are going to be continuing our work on this altered envelope fold out thing, envelopes galore. By the way, if you guys have like a name for this project, then leave it in the comment name suggestions. I have no idea what to call it. I call it altered envelopes galore just because we have like 5 altered envelopes here, but yeah, you guys seem to like this project and I'm so happy because it's very exciting. We are working with my digital kit, which is called Falling Leaves, which I presented to you in the last video, and the link to it will be in the description if you want to see part 1 of making this project. And thank you so much, so much for all the amazing comments under the last video. I am so happy and so grateful, and I'm so grateful to all of you guys that supported my shop and purchased the kits. It means the world to me. It really does. So yes, I'm so grateful. Yes, so I hope you are okay. Grab your tea or any beverage, grab your project, or if you're not doing the same thing as I am doing here, just grab maybe any crafty project and let's craft together. So what I have here is all the remaining elements that we haven't used here from my add-on kit. So by the way, this is the envelope that comes with the kit. I wanted to show it with to show you guys this in the first part, but I didn't have it with me cut out. So this is how it looks. This is how the flap looks. So it has these flowers on the flap, so it's a little bit you know, of fussy cutting here, but I think it looks gorgeous. I really like the effect, and yeah, and the back is sort of plainish to decorate however you would like. So I have all those tiny elements that I love. I have quotes. What else? I have those. Oh, I wanted to show these to you. I have those journaling cards that again are kind of fussy cut. So as you can see clearly, I did not go like with the lines. I wasn't very careful fussy cutting those, but I think they still look cute and interesting. So this is the third one, and they have this ledger, so they are perfect for journaling. And I have some postcards, some small ones, some bigger ones, and pockets. I think I have 2. Yeah, pockets, tags. These 2 tags. We have the third one somewhere, and of course the journaling cards, which I think they are really cute with the birds and the flowers. So yeah. So this is what we are going to be using today to decorate the project. I also have some of the papers that we have left from part 1, also so the papers from my kit, but also some of the doilies that I printed. These are from Johanna's shop, and she's little bindie on Etsy, by the way. Okay, so what do we do? Today we are going to be decorating the back sides of our envelopes, and also the back side of this big one, because I want it to be like a floating thing, so I want the back to be pretty as well. And yeah, and we need to fix this. I cut a little bit too much, so we are going to be fixing this too. And also yeah, if we have time, we will see how we go with time. We can just put things inside of these, and if we don't have time, then we will just leave it for the next part. Okay, so let's start. Let's fold it first the way we want it. I want it like this, I think, or although this sunflower on the front is pretty too, but let's say I want it like this, so I see all the layers. And first here, and I was thinking we haven't used my my ledger papers, my journaling pages. Oh, I have them here somewhere from the kit, like this one. So these are the journaling pages with the lines, with the ledger prints. Let me grab them. Another one. There are 4 in the kit. So we can use some of this so that the bag would, you know, offer some space for actual journaling and for writing little notes, maybe something like this. So this can be a fun interactive project, and I'm instantly drawn to this rose. It's gorgeous here with the corner, and I think I'm going to go with it. We will have some of these lines, so let's just start cutting and gluing things, and then we will think about actually decorating them. So let me take my glue stick. Okay, so how was your day, guys? I hope you had a good day. We had a really nice weather in Poland today. It was very hot actually during the day. So after work in like early evening, me and my boyfriend and our dog, we went for a very nice long walk. My boyfriend, he loves walnuts and it's a season for walnuts here in Poland, so there are loads of those like wild growing trees everywhere basically. Oops, sorry guys. So we went for a walk in a very pretty area near where we live actually, and there is a little like, it's not a river, it's more like a stream, I don't know. But it's a very small river thing, and there are a lot of those walnut trees there, so he would just climb them like just like that and gather some walnuts, which was quite fun. So he's now sitting in our living room and kind of peeling them. I need my ink. I think I want to ink these light edges here. So I'm using my vintage photo, and I had a comment in my last video about this tool. This is just a blending tool, ink blending tool from Ranger, from Tim Holtz. So it's very comfortable. I like using it because the handle just makes it really, really comfortable to use. Okay, so we have this, and I really like it. Let's now move to this one, and maybe we could actually go for some doily, just to kind of break the pattern of the papers that we have here. So I have this cute one. I love the colors together, and we could have it somewhere maybe, and some kind of a background here. What else do we have? I have this, and this is cute because it's like a corner. It's really pretty too actually. So I probably chose too many, and now I have too many choices, and I'm not going to be able to quickly choose what I like. How about this one? I love this edge so much, and this looks so pretty. I think I'm going to go with this one actually. Let me just check. I love this, but this is too big, and I would not like to cut too much, and this one may be too bright with the colors, so I'm going to go with this one here. It looks perfect. And what for the background? We have still this paper from my background pages. Would it look okay, it would look nice here, and then this way we are actually tying everything together again, which I like. And I think I'm going to take this edge so it matches this edge here. So let's just glue it again straight on here. So I think we actually had one of the last warm days like this, at least for some time, because tomorrow it's supposed to be a little bit cooler, or maybe tomorrow will be the last, because it's supposed to be a little bit cooler but still nice. And then we will have like a series of rainy and cold days, and I like those too, to be honest. I like them, especially when I don't have to go anywhere, of course, but it can be quite, you know, quite nice and quite cozy to sit at home when it's cold and raining outside, and you can just sit under your blanket and with maybe a cup of tea or a glass of wine or something like this, and just be grateful for not having to go anywhere, you know. So I'm not worried too much. And I also had the autumn season is supposed to be very warm this year, so I'm excited about this, because in Poland we have all the 4 seasons very distinct, you know, they are very different to each other. So fall is definitely the one with the gorgeous colors, and the leaves, you know, turn red and gold and brown, and there is this very characteristic smell of dried leaves in the air, and on very warm and dry and sunny days it's really nice. So I'm excited for that. It's still, I think, maybe a few weeks away or a month away. We're still just, you know, in September, but we're getting there, definitely. Oops, I did not cut the bottom part here. So yes, so and what I'm not too excited about is the winter. I especially don't, I think winter is, you know, beautiful from like a visual point of view. It's a really beautiful, magical season, especially when it's like a white winter, which it usually is in Poland, or used to be. I mean, we've had a few years where there was barely any snow, but it's usually white winter in Poland. So it's pretty in theory, just not in the city, you know, not in the city. It's very much not pleasant to be in Krakow in winter time, because it's very grey and gloomy and cold. I'm just looking what I want here. Yeah, definitely a gloomy season, and maybe this one actually. So it will match this sunflower. And my pocket goes here, so I'm only going to glue this part so I can have the whole pocket sort of open, and I don't make the same mistake as I did here, where I glued too much of the pocket closed, and it's now a very narrow thing here, so we are going to have to figure out what to put inside so that it fits into this small into this narrow space. I'm so happy so many of you guys like this kit. It's really I was a bit worried maybe that I was too late with it, you know, that maybe most people would already have their autumn kits or journals made. But I'm so happy I wasn't late and that you like it. And I also think this kind of kit does not have to be used in autumn only, you know. It's birds and it's flowers, and if you enjoy the colors, then you can totally use them all year long. At least that's what I think. So it's so rewarding to see that people enjoy something that you put, you know, so much heart into, like I did with this kit, because yeah, like I mentioned in the previous part, in the first part of this video, I got so inspired this one time when I saw those illustrations, you know, of sunflowers and birds and roses and all that, that I could not stop myself from creating, and I spent very, very many hours just sitting in front of my computer and making this, and I'm really, really excited about this. I'm so happy I did. It was tiring, of course, but it was also so pleasant. Okay, guys, so how about we actually stick this envelope here? Would I like that? Yes, I think I would. Or maybe it's too much sunflowers. Or can you have too many sunflowers in a project? I'm not sure. What else could we do? We could stick one of these cards and just decorate the back, because they are so cute. I have this one is sort of horizontal, and one more somewhere here. Where are you? Where are you, little card? Not sure where it went. Already so much going on my desk here. And if we wanted to stick, although I really like this, I really do. So how about, let's just maybe try to decorate the back a little bit. Maybe with some doily. Maybe something like this, and then of course some kind of paper in the background. This one would look so stunning here. Well, how about I use this one? I'm tempted to, because this red matches this red here so well. Okay, so we would have this, and then some kind of background. What to do? I think I'm actually going to go with the doily. So I'm just going to try to evenly fold it. even-ish. And what kind of background would we want here? Let me grab some more papers. So we have this one. Would it be too busy or not? This is the part, a little bit of this that we would see, and maybe something with pink actually, because we have some pink picking through here. And I have this one. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so happy you can't see my desk right now. It doesn't look too great. It's quite messy. Yeah, I think so. And then this paper actually matches this envelope here as well, and the blue. Yeah, we are going to go with this one. Great. Let me take a sip of tea. And to be honest with you guys, what am I doing here? Okay, I've already glued it, so that's fine. To be honest with you guys, I've never liked winter a lot, but now I'm kind of excited about it, because now that we have this cute apartment of ours, and I live with my boyfriend and my dog, it's going to be kind of different for me than usually, you know. It's going to be much more pleasant, I think. It's going to be really nice, those long winter evenings, just sitting on a couch together, watching something on Netflix. I don't know, maybe that's the part that I was missing about winter before in my life, and that's why I didn't really like it. Although I'm not too excited about the cold. Winters in Poland can get really cold, up to like -30 degrees and Celsius, and there's a lot of ice on roads and pavements. So this is something I'm definitely not excited about, but still I think it will be more pleasant this year than, oops, what am I doing? I'm trying to glue with my lid on. Yeah, I think it will be much more pleasant this year than it used to be. Let me quickly ink those edges. Okay. I love it. I love it. We have a doily here, a peeking through there. We have this one here. So I'm actually going to cut it along this line and just glue it straight onto my page. I really like it. I love using these vintage linen printables, and a lot of people, shops on Etsy have them, and they are always so gorgeous, and I never seem to be able to find any like actual vintage linens. And it's not something I come across easily, so I'm very grateful to those who take time to scan those and put them up for sale, because whoa, not like this. Because they add something so special to projects. And the amazing thing is also that they look like actual linens, but they don't add the bulk of of the actual linen, you know, so your project can stay kind of flat but also get this textured look, fabricy look that you would get with fabric, with actual doilies and stuff like that. Okay, should be okay here. Yep, I really like it. This is beautiful. Okay. And now we have the back to cover with something, and I think we can go just for like a page. So what we would like, a bird maybe. It's a little bit short, but we can do something here or something on the bottom, like we did on the other side, if you remember. So we have these two illustrations. We have the sunflowers, maybe that would be too much of sunflowers, but maybe the mushrooms as well. They are quite cute. We also have this, we have the pumpkins, we have the cute acorn. Hard to decide, but I am kind of drawn to either this bird or this rose. And if we had the bird here, then we could definitely do something here for food decoration. Same with rose, really. I would cut it here. Let me maybe go with the rose for this one. I think they are both pretty, but for some reason the rose is just speaking to me more for this side. And I love the idea of a beautiful flower here on the back when you flip your envelope folio thing to the back side. It's quite pretty. Yeah, this is really nice. Let me cut off this bit, trying not to cut out any of my envelopes. Yeah, I love it. And do I have some more of the ledger that we used for the other side? I have. So let me just take a piece of this, maybe like this and like this. Yeah, so when you have a project with a lot going on, like here we have so many envelopes, and each one we are kind of decorating differently. We are of course using the same papers, but it still can get a little busy and a little bit overwhelming. So a good way to make them go together is to actually use the same thing over on all of them, like we are using here with the ledger. We have it on all of them, and I'm actually thinking, yeah, I'm actually going to cut out the top of it anyway, so yeah, but it doesn't matter. I just didn't need to ink it. So yes, a common theme is something that really brings your project together, even if it's constructed out of 5 completely different envelopes. So my camera stopped recording. I don't know what I was saying or doing, but I just glued this piece of ledger here on top, so we have our big pocket, and we will do probably some more decorating to it. So this is the very back to our project, and now I think we can go back to the front and just think about decorating these parts here. Should be fun. Let me maybe just clean out my space a little bit, get rid of all of these bits and pieces flowing around, so I don't lose my fussy cut elements that I have cut from the kit. Okay, I have them here. Some of them are quite small, which, like I said, I really like using those small bits, small sprinkly embellishments. Okay, so what do we want to do here? We have some of these illustrations that I quite like this. Can you see it? Yeah, okay. I quite like this one. We also have this here. The whole box of pumpkins, but maybe too big. And the sunflowers, of course. A lot of sunflowers in this kit. Yeah, I like it. Yeah. I think so. Maybe this a little bit up there. Why not? Why not? So I am going to ink the white edges up a little bit, not too much though, because I kind of like how they make the images pop, you know. You can instantly see that something is added onto this page because of the white edges of the fussy cut elements. So definitely don't be afraid to leave those white edges when you're fussy cutting, because they add a really nice effect, I think. So I actually found a piece of cheesecloth, tea-stained cheesecloth that I found, that I lost before the last video, and I'm thinking maybe of using a little bit under this image, or maybe just under the vase, or whatever you would call it. So I'm going to cut a piece of this, and I think I will just glue it here, because as I always tell you guys, if I think on it too much, I'm just going to change my mind and I'm not going to actually get anything done. Yes, I really like that. Okay, now I'm going to glue this pretty illustration. Okay. Oops, just a little glue here on my doily. That's fine. Yes, I love this tea-stained cheesecloth. It adds a really nice texture. I think now that I resumed the recording, I think I zoomed in more, a little bit more, but I hope that's okay. And maybe this piece here, why not? Why not? Like this. Okay, so this is cute. We actually have a little bit of cheesecloth peeking through here, and I like it. So this is decorated. Would we want some kind of a label? We don't have a label on this. I have one here actually from the other day when we were making the first part. We would cover a little bit of the print on the doily, but I think that's fine. I think that would actually be fine. I want to lift this up a little bit, but it's already stuck. So I don't want to destroy the image, but I think I would like it like this. What do you think? I think it would fit perfectly here, so I'm just going to flip it like this and just put some glue on the other side here without moving it anymore. Just making sure it's kind of even. It's okay if it's not, but if I can make it even, then why not? Okay. Yes, I really like it. This is pretty. So what we would like to do here, what do we want to do here? Anything at all? What do I have here on the side? Yeah, and I definitely think I'm more closer, I'm more zoomed in than I was in the before my recording stopped, because okay, or this one, the tail is a little bit too long to put this one. I also have, do I have the offcut of the doily? Well, I do have it. The question is where where did I put it? The offcut of the big doily that we used on this page. Just wanted to try it, if we can maybe decorate something with it a little bit, like this maybe. I don't want to take up the whole sort of space for the writing, but I also think that this color matches the ledger and the writing here so well, so I think I'm actually going to go for it. So never throw away your scraps, guys, especially until you are done crafting, because you can always use them. And again, using the same pieces on a project which may be a little bit busy just will make it all go together so well and seem like a whole, you know, and not like a random gathering of all the different envelopes. So I think we are already 40 minutes or almost 40 minutes into the video, so definitely we are going to leave the like the ephemera part for the next time. So what we will put inside of all of these pockets, I want to do some exciting things, some handmade tags. We could of course just put my tags inside of these and my journaling cards from the kit, But you know, where would be the fun in that? I really like crafting with you guys, and I really like finding out ways to use ephemera pieces maybe a little bit differently than they were meant to be, and especially my own. It seems challenging because I had this clear idea that this is going to be a tag, this is going to be a journaling card, and then it's sometimes a little bit challenging to change my mind. So, okay, would I want anything else here? Not to overdo it, but I'm looking for my ephemera holder. Okay, this is my huge ephemera holder, but maybe we will find something here that would match, something small, delicate. It actually fell down from my hands on the floor yesterday, and it's just so huge, this ephemera holder now. So you can see it's a little bit of a mess because everything, or almost everything, just fell down from their pockets, but I kind of managed to rescue it. How about if I had some really small tag which would match? These obviously don't, but something that would look nice here. But no, they are all too big, so that's probably not a very good idea. Okay, I have this thing, I don't know. No. Okay, let's keep looking. These are tickets from, I think most of them or all of them are from Artie Mays. Not sure if there's anything that we can use from these. We of course don't have to do anything else to this page or to this side of the envelope, but I'm just looking, you know, just for fun, just to see if I can actually find something that would go nicely here. And maybe, where do I have my labels? Okay. Grab my labels, and maybe some of those Tracy random nature labels thing. She has, like I always say, you know, she has the best labels ever. she's the label queen, she really is. I like this one. This matches the brown that we have on the edges and also here. And I'm thinking one smaller. So maybe from these. Oh, I don't think you guys can see. That's the downside of zooming you in closer. So you see things maybe a little bit better, but then you don't see it all. But I hope you can forgive me. So I'm just looking for something. I think this one actually works, and it begs for a little tiny thing here. At least that's, you know, what I think. How cute is this mushroom here? I really love it. Let me see. I also have this one. So with the red, and the red really works well on this page because we have the red of the roses. We have the apple, but we've already used some apples. What is this here? Another mushroom, maybe too big. I'm actually drawn to this one because it's cute and small. It's the smallest of those that I have cut out. And do I have anything else small? I have this, oops, I have this leaf, but no, it's not for here. Okay, so I'm just going to go with what I have with the mushroom, and yeah. So as you see, I'm covering a little bit or a lot of this ledger space, but this project, what I have in mind is more of a like an ephemera holder gift thing rather than a place where you can journal. So you still have a few lines if you are like, I don't know, gifting maybe this to someone, to write them a little note, but basically it's just a pretty space. Okay, I think I lost, okay, it's here. Didn't see my mushroom. I thought I lost it. Oh, mushrooms is another aspect of fall that I enjoy. I don't think I should call them mushrooms. I think mushrooms is a very specific type of this. But we have a lot of fungi, are they called, in Poland, like the edible kind. So definitely not like these. We have these too, but definitely not edible. And I'm thinking I just need something small here. So yes, so the season is coming up for them. I think, well, the season is here really, and if you know your way around the woods, you will find some really good mushrooms, very tasty, very great to have with, yeah, like your scrambled eggs, for example, or just, you know, by themselves. They are really good. But then you have to know your mushrooms, so you don't, this is nice because it's pink, so you don't get, like, there are a lot of poisonous ones out there too, of course, so just have to be careful. Okay, I want this one because it's the smallest that I could find, so this is exactly what I wanted for this little space here. Now I love it. Okay, yep, yeah, Tracy labels go perfectly with any project. And you know, no matter what color scheme I choose, what theme I choose, I always find myself grabbing for those Tracy labels. Okay, let me take a sip of my tea and let's see what's next. Okay, so I have this one and also this one, and this needs fixing. So I was thinking, I have a little bit of this lace that we were using in this project, and maybe we could just glue it here on the side. If you have some pretty washi tape, it could work great as well, but lace will just give us the nice texture. And just a piece here, seemingly random. I don't want to, you know, go too low, so I don't cover the envelope because it needs to open, but I think this will look nice. Or do I prefer it this way? Not really. This will look nice, and this will also secure our fold here, so it won't tear anymore. Yeah, so definitely seeking for mushrooms in mushrooms. I'm saying mushrooms because I don't know what to call them. Are they fungi? Guys, help me here with English. I don't know what they are called. But seeking for them in the forest is can be quite tedious, really, because you How about I actually have this? I have a few, like a tiny piece left, and I reinforce like this all of my folds. It would give a nice touch, I think, and it also would secure them. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. So like I was saying, it can be a little tedious. You can go for like an hour and don't see anything. At least I'm not very good at this, you know. I go in with my boyfriend and I find one mushroom, let's call them this way. I find one mushroom for an hour and my boyfriend has like a full bag of them. But you know, then we eat them together, so so I guess that's fine. Yeah, I like it. Okay, we will put one here for sure. So again, this lace is like a common theme. So one more, we have the ledger. We also are going to have this lace, a common theme for our project, something to tie it all together. And do I want it this way or do I want it this way? I'm actually maybe this way. And this lace is thin enough so that it won't bulk up this this project too much, but it will nicely secure the folds. So even if something tears here, there will still be this piece of fabric keeping it there. And I actually want this kind of to be stuck a little bit better. And I think the last fold that we have would be here. And let's see where I would want my lace. Just like this maybe. Or maybe up here. No, here. I'm really enjoying this project. It's so fun. I love working with envelopes. I love altering them. I think I mentioned it in one of my videos before, but I'm like keeping all the junk mail envelopes that I get, and that would look nice too as well. But I don't think I have or do I? I have two more pieces like this. Why don't I add them here to kind of have it going on here as well? And then we have, yeah, let's just do it. Yeah, and I totally forgot what I was saying. Yeah, I've no idea. I started to say something and now I don't remember. It's quite late now, you know, it was a long day, but I've waited the whole day to just sit down and craft and chat with you guys. It's a pity you can't chat back to me, but it still feels like crafting with friends, you know. Just very cozy and just crafting with people who get it, you know. That's something very precious, something I really love. Okay, where's my last piece? It's here. Okay, and I want it up there, I think, just like this. So as you can see, I'm just using wet glue as I usually do for for anything and everything. But if you have like a good glue stick, I know that Rachel from Roxy Creations, she uses a lot of, she has this nice quality glue stick that can actually glue fabric. So if you have something like this, then by all means, you know, go for it. It would probably be much less dirty for your fingers. Now I have glue everywhere, but at least my projects looks nice. So that's a consolation. Right, and all of my folds are now secured and decorated, and I really love it. Okay, let's go on. I think we have 1 or 2 more to decorate. I'm just getting glue off my fingers. And so we are probably going again for like a hour-long video, or over an hour-long video, but yeah, I do hope you guys like those, like those longer videos. So how about we do in a fun flip out here, like this. How about that, guys? Yeah, I think it would look nice, and also would give some more room for those little notes here. I think I like this idea. Let me just grab, I have this postcard as well, but I think I like this bird on the front, and this is fine. This is fine on the back. So let me just glue those two together. And we have to figure out what we want to attach it with. The easiest way would be with washi tape. I would probably use the same lace that I used, but as you could see, I used the last piece that I had. So, and I'm going to glue them back to back, but one will be upside down, so that when we flip it down, it will be the right way up. If it makes sense. I think it does. Okay, so I stopped the video for a moment just to think about what we are going to do here, and I think we are going to go for washi, actually. So, you know, it's sort of the easiest way, but so what, guys? We don't always have to come up with complicated solutions. If something's easy and will look good, then why not just do it? And I actually found this washi in my stash, and look, I don't know if you can see, but it actually has those little rose buds that are, it's just the same. So I thought it would go perfectly with this, and I don't want to like glue the whole piece. I just want a little decorative bit, but I'm definitely going to use my glue stick with this. I want to ensure this will stay. When I put this washi down, I want it to stay. And washi tends to not want to stay too much. Okay. Okay, I really like it. It's just like another element, another texture that we are adding, isn't it? So I'm going to take another piece of this, similar length, and glue it on the other side. Again, going with my glue stick and gluing it on top here. So trying to aim for the middle. It's not the middle at all. Maybe more like this. Yeah. I really like it. So we have a nice interactive bit here. I love it. Okay, so we are kind of running out of time. I think I don't want this video to be so long. I don't want you guys to be bored or anything. But then I want to do so many things. I just can't stop myself, you know. It's like, let's do this, let's do that, maybe just a little bit more, add something more. Yeah, so you have to forgive me the length of this video. It's probably going to be a long one. Okay, I think for this one we can have a quote, because when we have everything opened like this, we don't have a quote visible. So let's pick one, and I want torn edges, so let's pick one that we want for here. And I think this one is my favorite one of my favorites. Autumn, the year's last loveliest smile. I mean, it truly is, isn't it? It truly is, especially I think in the areas of the world where you actually see the world changing for the season. It's definitely a lovely smile that nature gives us. Okay, now inking the edges, of course. So I really hope you guys, with this longer videos, I so hope you guys are crafting with me, maybe doing, you know, your own thing. Let me know actually if you craft with me, maybe doing the same project, maybe. I think I actually want to cover this blue. This does not match anything really, so that would look perfectly here. So yes, I would love to know if you guys craft with me, maybe doing your own thing, maybe doing the same project, or how do you actually watch those longer videos? Because with other creators, you know, I love those longer videos. I always craft, and I usually do my own thing, and I just have them sort of in the background where I can look at their project and I can listen to them chat. I really love those longer videos. And like I said, I think I said it in my last video, maybe not, but I definitely love to know the thought process that goes into the project. So I love to know why, you know, someone chose this particular lace or this particular color or this I don't know, image or theme or anything. I love to know that. And with voiceovers and, you know, those edited shorter videos are great to watch when you want to learn something quickly. And I also like to make them, don't get me wrong, I really do. Oh, my battery is flashing. So I guess that means we are going to be finishing here soon. So yes, I really like making those longer videos too, but maybe the cotton, those shorter videos too, but these chatty ones, I think they are my favorite. They really give me the opportunity to share my process with you and to share my like thoughts behind everything that I do here. I'm actually looking for, I'm kind of a little nervous with my battery flashing. I would like to finish it on this one battery. And so yes, so guys, in case this video ends abruptly, okay, I think I just want this one apple, but in case the video ends, I'm so happy you were here with me. And in the next video, in the next part of this little mini series working with my falling leaves kit, we are going to be making stuff to put inside all of those pockets. And I was also thinking of making maybe a little closure for this. I don't know, we will see how we go with this. So thank you so much. let me just quickly show you what we have so far, and thank you for watching. Okay, so this is our project. I hope this is focused. I think it is. So we have all of those fun envelopes, all of those lace pieces. It's very tactile. The whole project is very tactile. Everything is decorated. We have some flip outs, flip downs, everything, you know, you can touch. I would love you guys to touch this project because it's so very textured and so much going on. We have our little pocket here, and then when we flip this way we have this part, and I think if we are going to decorate this, then we will do so in the next part. But I also think we can just leave the back flat as it is, and it's just gorgeous with the rose. So yeah, so thank you so much for crafting with me today, for listening to my chatter. It was certainly a very chatty video, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you very soon in my next one. Thank you, bye!